you ready to start math today?
Yes!
Who can tell me what we talked about yesterday on our pre-test for our new chapter? Anyone?
Fractions.
Fractions. Oh, how did you know? Did I give it away? A little bit? All right. Who can tell me what they know about fractions already? What did we talk about yesterday? Can anyone remember? Anything you think you know about fractions? Matthew?
We learned about certain.
Learned about certain. Okay.
And
That was talking about probability. But what can we talk about fractions today? What do you know about fractions, Rihanna?
I can't remember.
All right, that's okay. We just briefly talked about it yesterday. Let's think about what we might know today.
I don't know how to say.
Fractions is a number that represents a part of a whole. So if you see here, look, we have a whole cake. But should I eat the whole cake myself?
No.
Or do you want me to share it with you?
Share.
Okay, so here it says that 4 pieces, that we can cut the cake into 4 equal pieces. So that means I can only share this cake with 4 of you. Okay? If we really wanted to, we could cut them even smaller, and then the fraction would change. Okay? But right now we're talking about 1 cake and 4 pieces. So what is the whole number of the bottom? How many are there all together?
4.
4.
It never changes.
Okay? So if I eat 1 piece of cake, how many of the 4 did I eat?
3.
Well, 3 would be left. How many did I eat?
1.
1 out of the whole number. So that would look like I ate 1 out of the 4 pieces. Okay? Because this number doesn't ever change, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So parts of a fraction. How do we read that fraction? Does anyone know? 3
4.
fourths, okay? So here it shows you that 3, who can read this for me?
It's gone.
Oh, I touched it, sorry. 3 is what?
The number of parts.
Okay, and here's what?
The total number of parts that equal a whole.
Good, so let's think about the cake again. Let's go back and look at the cake. So they're saying now that we're eating 3 out of the 4. So let's take a look at the cake. So they're saying that we ate yum, yum, yum. Okay? But we still have 4 altogether. So they're saying that if we ate 3, I ate 3 out of the 4 pieces. So how many do I have left if I went? 1. Very good.
The number of the... Oh, we remember that.
So these numbers have special names, okay? And they're big names. The top number is called it's called the numerator. Can you say that word? The numerator. And the numerator always goes on top. Can you say that?
Always goes on top.
The numerator always goes on top. Can you say that?
Numerator always goes on top.
Good job. And this is called the denominator.
The denominator.
The denominator means the whole part. The really important part, okay? It doesn't change. Okay? So the denominator is always on the bottom. Can you say that?
The denominator is on the bottom.
Good. Can we say this word again? Numerator,
Numerator.
denominator.
Denominator.
Good job. What is that called? Who can raise their hand and tell me? The 3 is called
The numerator.
I asked you to raise your hand. I don't know why the smartboard keeps moving today. Go ahead, Edith.
Numerator.
The numerator. Very good job. What about looking at this fraction? Okay? There's how many pieces? Count with me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, good. There's 5 pieces, and that's written here in the denominator. Okay? So 3 out of the 5 scarf is blue. So they're saying 1, 2, 3 are blue. So how would we write the fraction for the red? How many pieces are all together? What's our denominator? It doesn't change. So 5. Very good. 5. Now, what pieces are red? Who can raise their hand and tell me? Rihanna.
2.
2. Very good. So now, if we were talking about the blue, we would say it's 3/5. Can you say that?
3/5.
Good. If we were talking about the red, we would say 2/5.
2/5.
Very good. So here it shows us another fraction. It says this is what 3/4 look like. So what they did is they took a whole circle, they took a whole circle and put it as to 1/4 of it. They cut it in with the symmetry, right down the middle, both ways. Okay, so this means it's 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. Okay, so you see here, it says 4. That's the total number.
The number never changes.
But it's asking us now, what parts of the fraction are blue?
3.
3. So 3 out of the
4.
So we would read that
3 out of 4.
as 3/4. Good job. Here it says what fraction of the rectangle is blue. Okay, so let's count and see what our denominator should be. What is our whole number? 1,
6. 6.
Good, so our new denominator, let me erase this, is 6. Now it wants to know how many of them are blue. Who has to talk to me? Raise your hand. How many are blue? 3? 3? Let's see. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job.
And there's 2 yellow.
Okay, so then how would we write the fraction for the yellow or the green? How many are green, Daniel? 2. 2 out of how many? What's the denominator?
2 out of 6.
I'm talking to Daniel. How many? 6. Very good job. Friends, we need to remember to raise our hands. So it shows us here, 4 out of the 6 are blue. Okay?
Fractions are useful when you want to split something fairly with a friend.
Right, when we want to split something fairly. So if I have a cookie, and I give myself a big piece, and I give you a little crumb, is that going to make you happy?
No.
No. So we want to break it maybe in half if we have a cookie. But if I have a whole big cake, couldn't we split that up into many pieces? Or should I eat the whole cake myself?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, yes, that'd be a lot. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to practice fractions ourselves, okay? So we know how to use the Shepherd software, so everyone stand up. When we get the one question right, after you get it right, then you go to your seat. If you get it wrong, then we're going to try again, okay? So go ahead, Bree, it's your turn. Okay, so we're looking for 1/2. Which shape shows 1/2? 1 out of the 2 shapes are colored.
Whoa, don't tell.
It's okay, give her a chance.
I know.
Remember, 2 means how many altogether. 1 just means that one of them is colored.
I know. It's so easy.
Just try. That's okay. This would be 1 out of 3, or 2 out of 3. Sorry, this has 3 parts. Okay, go ahead and line and take a look at your friends when they go so that next time maybe you'll get it right.
This score is mine. It's so easy.
Good job, Daniel. Go ahead to your seat.
It's so easy. Daniel, seat.
He knows. Go ahead to your seat.
Oh.
Thank you, Daniel. 2 out of the 3 are colored.
No.
2/3.
No, 0. There. Minus 0 and 0. Daniel.
What?
What's the number? 1 miss and 1 hit.
Go ahead and try it.
This one? Mine. It's mine. Put it away.
Oh, it shows that 2 pieces. And then out of the 3 are colored. So we're using 2/3 colored. And there's 3 altogether.
That's the one who. Yeah, that's.
Okay, Alice, stay in line, please.
Stay in line. No, go to your seat. Go to your seat. Go to your seat. Alice, go to your seat. Alice, go to your seat.
Rihanna. Aiden. No, Alice, I want you to stay here, please.
Told you, Aiden.
Good job. I want Bree, Vedant, Amy, Hisu, and Alice to the rug, please. Come to the rug. I'll work with you in a minute. Let me give directions to this group, and then I'll work with you. All right. So right now, you are going to play a matching game, okay? Who's ever played, like, memory? Yeah? Okay. So what I have here are the fractions. What I have here are the fractions, and then I have the pictures that go with the fractions, just like we did here, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pile, and I'm going to separate the fractions and the pictures, okay? So I'll have two piles. Friends, eyes over here. Con, you want to come over here so you can see? Friends on the rug, I need you to be quiet for a minute. 2 minutes, okay? So you have to match the pattern to the fraction, okay? So you're going to make 2 separate groups, and then I'm going to take a turn, and I'm going to go first, and then I take my match. Does everyone understand? Okay. Aiden and Rihanna, you'll play together. Con and Reese. Daniel and Matthew. Come here, Daniel. And Larissa and Leah. We're going to practice fractions, okay? We're going to do it together so that we can see the fraction, okay?
You got this.
All right. We're all going to put the piece of paper on top of our book, okay? We'll turn it sideways so that we're all on the first one. We'll turn it sideways like this, okay? So we're all looking the same way. All right. So what we're going to do is we're all going to count together what this fraction is, okay? So we're just going to take our finger first. Take our finger first. We're going to start on the first one. Is everyone there? Okay. So now we're going to count the parts together. So let's count together. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So that means our bottom number, our denominator, is a 5. So let's go ahead. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go 5 is the bottom number. And you put a line over top of it. That's the denominator. That means that the total number we have. Okay? And then if we take our marker and we color in 1, go ahead and color any 1, but only 1. It can be any one you want.
It's right.
Good. So how many pieces out of the 5 did we color now? 1. So that means we put a number 1 on top. So our fraction of that pizza is 1 out of 5, or 1/5. Can you say that? 1/5. Good. So let's go to the next one now. We're going to take our finger again. No markers. Take our finger again. We're going to count how many in the whole pizza do we have, okay? So let's start together. We have 1, 2,